Mario, Kermit the Frog here. We're jumping on board with Demonikrage from Team Scrublords as we go into a game of Dominion Longbow. They're playing against Blacklisted here, and I've got to say, I think Blacklisted are the favorite. What do you think, Ruben?
Definitely. Blacklisted ranked our number 2 seed for this upcoming tournament. I think Scrublords is the 6th seed, formation of a former EXO squad and a couple of their friends. Blacklisted definitely would be the favorite.
Give me back the mic, Kermit. Sorry about the intro there, guys. This is Audley here with Ruben, and we've got Demonikrage. He's got the Rockets. Both teams have their initial points. The fight's going to be over B, but right now we're looking at Demonikrage, who has the Carbine. What's that about, Ruben?
I don't even know. I've talked to him about it, and he says he likes it because it has fast kill times, which is true. It does have the fastest kill time, but it's got spread, like really bad. And so hitting people with it gets kind of hard. You can kill fast, but you have to hit every single shot, and that doesn't happen very often.
Well, I'll trust his judgment. He's got to know what he's talking about if he uses it that much, and he's looking at the Mantis, but he's got these rockets. Should he get in the Mantis if he has the rockets?
I would say no. His teammate who was right next to him probably should have, and then he just wasted one of his rockets, so maybe he should have gotten into the Mantis.
Looks like he's burned the rockets, and he can't even make it back to the Mantis in time, because the other Mantis is actually alive. It's cleaned up by Swift Shoes rockets there.
Okay, his teammate did finally get in the Mantis. A little late, but it's good to see them using vehicles.
Now he's picked up the DMR. He's no shields. Not really sure what hit him there. I guess it could have been a Mantis rocket.
I think it was a Banshee. Maybe it was a plasma pistol. It was something green that hit him.
Okay.
Yeah, Blacklisted has B control, so it makes sense that they have the Banshee up there.
Demonikrage pushing up with the DMR here.
Okay, yeah,
Seems
there's the
that
Banshee.
Yeah, the Banshee in the hands of Bleezy, flying overhead, doing flips and stuff.
Trying to control laser here. That's a good thing you want to have on Longbow is laser control, but you don't want to have that part of the map if there is no laser there. Good choice here going up top B. You want to hold this base.
Looks like he's trying to push in to capture B for himself. Riddle me this, holding him back for now, sitting in the far back corner of B.
Good push from Scrublords here. Going to take this
And
base.
Looks like Demonikrage has taken over point B. The capture has started. How long does a capture take here, Ruben?
15 seconds once it's initiated, and then it resupplies every minute 30, I believe. I may be wrong on that.
Ooh, and he gets no scope, doesn't manage to get cleaned up. The sniper's got his shields back, and he's just pushing up.
Yeah, you'd like to hear some better communication out of Scrublords on that. When you have 4 guys sitting top B and snipers one shot, you want to see someone just jump out and get that guy. Doesn't matter if they die.
It looks like while there was all that commotion at top B, Blacklisted managed to steal point A from Scrublords here.
Good play there from Blacklisted. That's one thing you want to do in Dominion is if your setup is broken when you have 2 base control, then you're just going to go and take the opponent's opposite base.
Blacklisted have a really good lead to start this one off with. They're up by almost 200 at this point. And their Mantis is pushing over to Alpha. But it seems Scrublord have finally managed to take Alpha back. Maybe Blacklisted's still there, able to contest, and they don't quite stop it in time. Scrublords have B and A again.
Losing A, though, you're going to want to see them push in here and try to get this back. They got 3 guys here. They should be able to do it.
There's just a lot of, I guess you could say that A stands for action right now.
Good push from Scrublords right there. That's what I was hoping they would do. Just 3-on-2, just hold forward and get these kills so you can get the base back. That Banshee's still above, though. You're going to want to see them try to take that down.
Looking to try to get it with the green gun. And he catches the Mantis. And there's just nothing Swift Shoes can do when there's a plasma pistol lockdown.
Great use of the plasma
I like
pistol.
how he hopped off and immediately EMPs the Banshee as well. Really good play out of Demonic there.
That would have been so sick if he got that. Putting the plasma pistol to use right there. Perfect use of it.
I really liked his decision to plant the grenade on the Mantis rather than just beat it to death.
Yeah, definitely want to just get the quick kill there.
And he kills the Banshee with the carbine. You definitely don't see that every day.
Definitely not.
Blacklisted have taken over Alpha yet again. They have rockets ahead. Demonic has got to be careful here. 2 sets of rockets holding down Alpha. How are they going to get this back?
Right now, I would say probably give up on Alpha, see if you can go back cap them at C. They've got a good presence top B right now, but they really seem to want to take A.
Demonic picking up the thruster with his personal ordnance there. Swift Shoes still has rockets. I think Unriddle does as well. He's making a risky push here into this base where he has seen several rockets come out.
Yeah. And one thing it seems that Scribblers doesn't know right now is that if you do take the opponent's opposite base, Dominion has dynamic spawns, so your team would end up spawning on the other side. You wouldn't end up just getting screwed by spawns.
Seems Blacklisted are pulling away here. They're up 250 points.
Yeah, definitely seems like Blacklisted is getting a firm setup here. Although, Scrublords is managing to take back A, but that Mantis is doing work in the back.
Guess they're going to have to rely on Demonic to find another Plasma Pistol if they want that Mantis down, because that seemed to be the only way they took down the first one.
Yeah, I'm not seeing any laser control out of either team, actually, right now. I'm wondering where that is. That's usually the key to both Mantis and Banshee control. Oh, and speak of the devil.
Right as you say it, Demonikrage goes to pick up that laser. And he's looking and doesn't see the Mantis. I like his decision to pull back the laser here, try to get a long angle for it rather than just pushing aggressively and losing the thing.
Definitely. Worst play in all of BTB.
Swift Shoes is taking the Mantis up top.
That's definitely questionable on Swift Shoes' part, although he walks it off the edge.
He fell off. I don't want to live on this planet anymore.
Yeah, I just saw on the bottom, it looks like Swift Shoes was cleaned up, so the Mantis is down for Blacklisted.
And it looks like almost all of the bases are in the hands of Scrublords here.
Oh, Blacklisted
At the moment,
taking
Blacklisted are taking B, but it's really good for Scrublords to have flipped the map control like this.
And even though they lost B, Gibbs managed to grab the Banshee there, his tag. Gibbs is paralethal, managing to keep that Banshee alive.
I have to say, from a player's perspective, it's got to be annoying to have a carbine just unloading into you like that.
Yeah, it's different than the BR. It's got about the same recoil, but it comes at you faster. So if you're zoomed in, you're definitely going to feel it more.
I know in Reach, I would rage anytime someone picked the needle rifle over the DMR, and I have to imagine it feels about the same way in this case.
Probably. And it's almost like a bad manner move, you would think, to get killed by a carbine. You want to get killed by the DMR.
Looks like Blacklisted are pushing into B here with the rockets, but Scrublords are controlling this base, and they're capping C at the same time. They could get a triple cap here.
Oh, initiates Last Stand. Blacklisted now, if you're unfamiliar with Last Stand, Blacklisted now has a single overshield, and if Scrublords manages to kill every member of Blacklisted before Blacklisted can take a base, the game is over.
And doesn't look like they're going to this time. Blacklisted have saved C base, but Scrublords are narrowing this lead. It's down to a 100-point lead at this point. Demonikrage pushing back to A. He saw some of Blacklisted with some presence there.
Ooh.
It's about to resupply, but it gets stopped.
Yeah, just unlucky there, pushing in, trying to help his teammates. Teammates die, and he gets overwhelmed by 4 players.
Blacklisted are all over Alpha right now. Saw 4 bodies in that base.
Yeah. Again, this is a point where I would say to Scrublords, go and take C, but it seems like they're fearful of that because of getting spawn trapped.
Demonic sees the ghost, and looks like his carbine didn't do anything but piss it off.
Yeah.
And he walks into the slaughterhouse of B.
the carbine and the light rifle are next to useless against vehicles. Sangmao did a test. It takes almost 300 shots with a light rifle to kill a wraith.
And now it's Scrublords on last stand, but they're immediately going for Charlie.
And for B also.
Demonic Rage making a good play with his overshield here to just push in. Dodges the plasma pistol bolt against Viral. And they have survived last stand. And taken both C and B base, but C is flipping again.
Lead for Blacklisted back up to 200 points.
This is just a really back and forth game right now, except for Blacklisted staying in the lead. It's just the bases at this point are back and forth. And it seems Blacklisted may be coming away with this one. What has Scrublords got to do to come back and win this one?
They've got to get a base right now. It seems like they're either focusing too much attention on A and not enough attention on B, or the other way around. But they just got to make the decision and take one.
With the Mantis and the Ghost just terrorizing their side of the map, it may not happen this game.
Again, using the light rifle against the Ghost isn't going to help you. You need the DMR or the BR if you're going to shoot it with a utility weapon.
And it looks like Demonic is trying to capture Alpha, but they already have that base. It's not going to do him any good. Sitting on the cap point, the game itself is saying, hey, dude, you already have this base. Go somewhere else. And Blacklisted takes this game.
Overall, would have been nice to see Scrublords try to push over and take some of Blacklisted's control of the map away and take C. It definitely was back and forth between A, but they didn't have a lockdown on either base. They just kept trading back and forth. They probably would have had a better chance with that game if they had managed to solidify one base like Blacklisted solidified C.
It looked like Blacklisted took the lead early and just more or less coasted off that advantage.
Definitely. Scrublords with some moments to come back, but just barely letting it slip.